Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Live from Columbus, Ohio, It's Motown Downtown!
Motown Downtown, come on down to Motown Downtown.
Today's guest, Princess Kaora.
Come on down to Motown Downtown.
My name is Tyson Brewer, and here's your host, Mo Chocolate.
Come on down to Motown Downtown.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Motown Downtown Season 3, where we are here to make sure that you have a wonderful time and the greatest time. That's right. I almost forgot to unmute the mic, but I didn't. Good job, Mo. So, before we get started, I just want to say real quick, as you can tell by the new decorations, happy holidays from all of us here to you. Happy holidays, everybody. Happy holidays. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. If you celebrate Kwanzaa, Happy Kwanzaa. If you celebrate Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah. Happy holidays from all of us here to you. That's right, yes. And one more thing. Today, this is going to be the season finale of Motown Downtown Season 3. Aww. Now, don't worry. Basically, I want to first say a personal thank you to everybody out there watching right now on Twitch or YouTube. Anyone who came to the show to support it, to mod it, to watch it, or watch it later, thank you. Thank you for making Season 3 the best season so far. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Thank you. And we will be back next year for 2024. So stay tuned for that. So, with that being said, let's welcome today's guest, shall we? Drum roll, please. Ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else in between, we saved the very best for last. A content creator who's talented in not only video games, but drawing and art as well. She is the very best at what she does, and what she does is very wholesome. So please, put your hands together for our very first VTuber on the show, the one and only Princess Kaora!
Hello, friends.
What's up?
Hello. Hi. Hello. Happy holidays. I love what you've done with the place.
Thanks. Yeah, I had to match the tune of the holidays, But yeah, how's it going, Kai? Thank you so much for coming out to the show tonight, for being our season finale guest, for taking time out of your busy schedule to come here on Motown Downtown. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you for the invite. I feel honored.
Of course. So, for anyone watching right now that has no idea who you are, go ahead and introduce yourself to the audience.
Okay. So, to everybody who does not know, my name is Princess Kaora, not Kaora, like the announcer said. But yeah, you guys could just call me Kai or PK if you're from Guides' neck of the woods. But yeah, I'm primarily a Kingdom Hearts streamer. I also do a lot of Pokemon. Yeah, I primarily do challenge runs of both series. Recently, I finished a Kingdom Hearts 2 Level 1 Critical Mode run, which Xemnas destroyed me.
Nice.
Very badly. And I also recently just finished a solo Caterpie run of Pokemon Soul Silver. So I like to punish myself, let's just say. But yeah, that's mostly my specialty. And then when I'm not streaming, I am also an artist. Nice. I do a lot of character work, and I also do emotes, illustrations, layouts, all that fun stuff.
Nice. Well, and you personally drew what we're looking at right now. You personally drew that?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I did.
Amazing.
Thank you.
See, this is why I invited you. I wanted to save the best for last, and trust me, boys and girls, we saved the very best for last. Yes, we did.
Well, I'm very flattered. I'll tell you that much.
So yeah, my first question is, how did you get into video games? What was, your earliest memories with video games? Were you team Nintendo, PlayStation, Sega, what?
Oh, I was a Nintendo kid.
Nice.
So my gaming memories actually date all the way back to when I was a very, very, very humble age of 3 years old. This is like the one memory from when I was 3 years old that I've actually retained. And it was the first time I ever played video games. I had an older brother. Well, not had. I still have an older brother. What am I saying? But yeah, I have an older brother. He's 12 years older than me. And he had a Super Nintendo. And of course, I was used to like animation and cartoons and stuff like that. But this was entirely new. And I was just like, what the heck is he doing? And I saw he was using this controller thing to control what was happening on the screen. And of course, me being the curious preschooler that I was, I grew curious, and he let me try it out, and that was the first time I ever played my very first video game,
Nice.
which was Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo. So I tried that, and I also tried Zelda: A Link to the Past, which has become my favorite game of all time. I know it's crazy; a lot of people may not know, but that was my favorite game of all time. The Legend of Zelda.
Oh, you still there, Kai?
Uh-oh.
Oh
Did Discord crash?
no! Oh no! It crashed for a second there, but we're back now. We're back now.
Are we still here?
Carry on. Technical
Yeah.
issues, y'all. Don't worry. Go on.
Yeah. Discord has been very nice. Where did it cut me off?
A Link to the Past.
Oh, yeah. A Link to the Past. It is my favorite game of all time. Despite me being a huge Kingdom Hearts nerd, Link to the Past is my favorite game of all time.
Nice.
And that and Super Mario World. Those were the two big games that I played in my earliest years. And with Zelda especially, I didn't care that I was getting killed left and right. I just enjoyed the whole idea of exploration. And not only was that one of the first games that I played, but that is a very special game for my mother and I, because my mom and I, we played through that entire game together. And with my mom's help, Link to the Past was also the very first video game I ever completed.
Amazing. Well, at an early age, you just had that energy. Love it.
I had my gremlin moments. Needless to say, at 3 years old, I didn't know how to read, and I may or may not have also accidentally erased my brother's save on A Link to the Past. So, yeah, Kai was a little bad girl back then.
So you would say that the Nintendo is your favorite console back then, or is it still now your favorite console?
It is up there. Part of me wants to say the Super Nintendo is my favorite system, but also I feel like that's kind of a cheap shot because the Super Nintendo was my first system. And even then, I feel like there were so many games on the Super Nintendo that I've missed out on. So I can't really call it my favorite console because I haven't really fully enjoyed it to its full extent. Like the Final Fantasy games, I still haven't. Well, I've played partially through those. Mm-hmm. There's a story behind Final Fantasy VI that I might tell later. But yeah, I haven't played through all the Final Fantasy games. I haven't played through Secret of Mana. So I want to say Super Nintendo is my favorite, but also haven't really fully appreciated it. So, but I would say it's up there. I would say it's up there.
Nice. Would you say you have a favorite and least favorite game?
I don't know if I would say I have a least favorite game, just because I'm very picky.
Yeah.
With the video games I pick up, I'm pretty picky with the ones I pick up. But I will share one that I remember, probably the game that made me rage the most. And you're gonna laugh when I tell you what this game was. This game was Finding Nemo on the PlayStation 2. Because keep in mind, I was I think I was 11 years old when I played this. My sister got it for Christmas, and I was a big Disney and Pixar fan, so I'm like, let's just try it out. And, it was standard stuff. But then in a couple levels, they had these puzzles. They had these sliding panel puzzles, which, if any of you guys watched Faux Retro's stream with that game, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
These sliding panel puzzles, and I could not, for the life of me, figure these out. I raged harder at this than I ever did at The Lion King on Super Nintendo.
Oh, wow.
I raged harder at this game.
Yeah, shout out to Faux Retro. We've had him on the show before, but I never even knew there was a Finding Nemo game. That's pretty interesting. I like that.
It's not that good. It's not that good.
Never mind then. Well, the day they bring Finding Nemo to Kingdom Hearts, I'm sure it'll be a lot better. I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of finny fun there.
I see what you did there. But yeah, so my next question is, tell me the deciding factor that made you decide to start content creation. Were you doing YouTube or Twitch first? Like, what inspired you to start doing content on the internet?
Oh my goodness. Well, believe it or not, the idea of doing content creation actually dated back even like a couple of years before I officially started.
Mm-hmm.
So big shout out to one of my best friends ever, Magical Valkyrie. So yeah, she and I've been best friends for years.
Shout out to Magical Valkyrie. We love you.
Yes, Valk, if you're there, I love you.
You're awesome.
But yeah. So Valk and I, we've been really good friends for years. And back during the pandemic days, when everybody was isolated and trapped in their houses, which I was totally okay with because I'm an introvert, IRL anyway. So I was like, okay, I'm being forced to stay home and play video games. Okay, and so during the pandemic days, Valk and I, we would hang out in voice chat a ton. Like we're talking like for the most of the day, we would hang out in voice chat. And oftentimes when we hung out, I would stream a game for her. A lot of times it was like Kingdom Hearts or like Final Fantasy or something, whatever I was playing at the time. I would share my screen through PlayStation through the share screen.
Yeah.
So I would stream it for her. And you know my personality when I game. You know, there were plenty of times where I would be losing my shit.
Yeah.
Ask her about the Great Kingdom Hearts 1 synthesis quest, and she will. Yeah, she'll share that. So during this, all throughout this, this went on for like a couple of years, and there were multiple times where she's like, "Dude, you gotta like do like YouTube or Twitch or something because you got the personality for it." And I'm like, maybe. You know, I thought about it, and I'm like, I don't know. And, you know, I don't know. I'm sure. Like I'm fine doing this like with one friend. I don't know if I want to do this in front of an audience. But then fast forward to 2022, spring of 2022. This was right after Kingdom Hearts' 20th anniversary. Actually, no, this was right around the time. And yeah, Valk started telling me about all these Kingdom Hearts streamers. She's like, oh my gosh, you should come hang out in all these people's streams. She mentioned Andy Brew, Treehouse. At the time she was known as Faye Carly, but she's now Faye Litzia. Coffee Cat. Cage Guides. Yeah, she started mentioning all these Kingdom Hearts streamers, and she's like, yeah, come hang out on the streams. They're really super nice and welcoming, and you get along with them. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I started doing that. The first stream I really hung out with was Treehouse. Shout out to Tree.
Whoa, woohoo, yes. Shout out to Andy, to Faye Carly, all the homies out there. Love y'all to death. And Treehouse. Shout out to them. Yes.
Yeah, everyone was just so nice. And then Kokiri, Border Kokiri and I, we became really good friends pretty quickly. He was one of the first. Yes, shout out to Kokiri. He was one of my first Twitch friends. And the more I started hanging on everyone's streams, I'm just like, you know, this looks so fun. Like, could I do this? Could I actually do this? And, you know, I'd gone back and forth, but then these new friends, like, they were shouting me out, even though I didn't stream. They were shouting me out, and people were following me on Twitch, even though I hadn't streamed once. And I'm just like, well, people are following you on Twitch. Now you have to do it. Now you have to give them something. So I was just like, you know what? Screw it. Let's just go for it. And so I figured out the first game I wanted to stream. I wanted to start off with something simple, but something interesting. So I decided I was going to do a solo Pikachu run of Pokemon Yellow.
Nice.
And I set up a basic layout. I went live. Everything went wrong the first 45 minutes. But I went live May 25th, 2022 for the first time. And
wow.
Yeah.
That's so you've only been streaming for a year? That's so impressive.
Yeah,
wow.
a year and a half.
Man, the main character energy that you have, so impressive. But wait, I gotta ask you, how did you get past Brock with only Pikachu?
Honestly, I want to say a lot of patience. This was back before I resorted to Game Shark codes because Yeah, but yeah, there was a lot of patience, a lot of grinding, a lot of I want to say a lot of alternating between tail whip and quick attack, and just hoping that Pikachu survives. That was the extent of it.
Nice. Nice. That it's amazing how like before you push the go live button, you already had a small community just rooting for you. That's pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, honestly, if I could give any advice to any new and upcoming like content creators, like find a community, and make friends. Find a community and make friends.
Yes.
Granted, obviously, you want genuine friendships. Don't do it don't do it just for that. But yeah, definitely, find a community, make some friends, and then go for it.
100%. I could not agree with that anymore. So now I want to ask you about your online username, Princess Kyora, which, by the way, my announcer, I apologize for him. I told him it's fine, but we'll move on. Your nickname, how did you come up? Everyone has a unique story behind their online username. How did you come up with Princess Kyora?
Gosh, it's actually not really that interesting a story. I knew I was trying to get back into the Kingdom Hearts community because I was pretty heavily involved for I think I want to say like 2 years. I was pretty heavily involved, like right around the time K3 came out, and then I left it because I kind of got caught up with some toxic people, and I just like, nah, I need a break.
Yeah.
So I left, and I was like, well, I really want to get back to the Kingdom Hearts community specifically. Okay, I need a new Kingdom Hearts themed nickname. And so I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna take my two favorite characters and like mesh their names together, and there you go. My two favorite characters are Kairi and Sora, and they're also my favorite ship in the series. So bam. And then I was like, well, I can't just do Kyora. And then I'm like, well, I could do Princess, like a reference to Princess of Heart, because Kairi's my favorite. So there you go. Yeah, Princess and Kyora.
Wow, that's so cool. I never knew that about you. Have you? I mean, is this a Motown Downtown exclusive, or is this like already publicly known?
Few people know about it.
Well, now y'all heard it first. Now you know where that nickname came from. You're welcome. That's pretty awesome and pretty creative too. I like that.
Thank you.
Now, when it comes to streaming, what would you say was the one game that gave you the best streaming experience and the one game that gave you the absolute worst streaming experience?
Oh, okay. The one that gave me the best. Oh, that's tough. I want to say it's a tie. I want to say there's two games that gave me really amazing experiences. The first one I want to touch on is Pokemon Stadium, because it was such a unique project that I did over the summer, where it really got the community involved. Nice. Where it wasn't like I wasn't just playing through Pokemon Stadium and attempting a Nuzlocke, which, by the way, the Nuzlocke basically got tossed out the window at this point because Stadium AI sucks. But yeah, for Pokemon Stadium, like I wasn't just playing through Stadium. Like I was using Pokemon that my community members submitted. I basically opened up on Twitter and in my Discord server, say, hey, I'm planning this project, this Pokemon related project. If you want to be part of it, please submit.
Nice.
Submit a Pokemon from the first generation, a nickname, and then give me a moveset. That's it. I didn't tell them specifically what was going on. So yeah, I got quite a number of responses, and yeah, it ended up being really awesome. Like everybody was totally into it. Everyone was emotionally attached to their Pokemon and were really upset if they died. It was definitely one of my favorite. It was definitely one of my favorite games. It was definitely one of my favorite games to stream.
Nice. Now, does that have online multiplayer? Because I'm seriously about to like purchase the $50 a year thing just for that, because I'm a big Stadium fan.
It does. It actually does.
We can have Pokemon Battle online.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Yep.
Love that.
And Pokemon Stadium has mini games.
Okay. Well, I might need to buy the game then. But yeah, well, what's your worst then?
My worst? Ooh. Oh my gosh.
Might take a while.
It's it's either Final Fantasy VI because I lost my save data
Oof.
like halfway through the game, so I had to cancel that. Either that or it was Super Mario, or not Super Mario. It was Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga because I was just doing really terrible at that game. I kept getting lost, and I was struggling horribly at the battle system. So it was one of those two. It was either Super Mario. I keep calling Super Mario Luigi. It was either Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga or it was Final Fantasy VI because I couldn't even finish that game. I still haven't gone back to that game. Losing my save data traumatized me that much. I've not gotten back to that game.
Yeah, that's why for every game I play, I always make 2 save files because a long time ago, back when 1.5 came out, I got like close to the final boss and I accidentally deleted my save file.
Oh no.
So from that point on, I always have 2 just in case.
Yeah, and yeah, I totally get what you're saying. The only reason, like, I don't even know exactly what happened. I think what had happened was because, spoiler alert, I was playing it on the PC, wink, wink.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was, earlier that day, I was arranging a bunch of stuff on my desktop because it was really disorganized. And then all of a sudden, yeah, the save data was all gone. I think I got corrupted.
Oh man.
I think I got corrupted.
Well, maybe someday you can get back to it and have 2 save files, and then you'll be okay. Maybe.
Oh yeah, one of these days.
So yeah, my next question is, so you've been streaming for about 2 years now. What do you think about your community that you built from the ground up? What do you think about them, and do you have any shout-outs you would like to give?
My community is nuts. My community, you guys are crazy.
and that's why we love you.
And yeah, exactly. In the absolute best way possible. Yeah, my community is absolutely crazy. Big shout out to my mod squad who not only are always there to clip my most memeable moments, especially Sora. Sora, who I saw in the chat, Sora, he is the meme lord of that community. Always clipping my most memeable moments. He makes my raid videos. Yeah, he makes my raid videos. He made my highlights video that I was playing during the ad breaks. Yeah, Sora's awesome. I've also got Kokiri, who is a great mod. Lands of Masters, he is a great mod. Goofy Luigi, Peach. Yeah, so big shout out to
Kai, you still there? Uh-oh. Give it a second, y'all. Give it a second. Discord's being Discord again. Testing. Is Kai still there? Oh, Discord. Out of all the nights to crash on us. Yeah, Kai? You there? Yeah, Discord is being Discord again. Oh, hum. Not while we're live, Discord. You piece of shit, we're live! We'll just, So, how's everybody doing out there tonight? How's your holidays going? What are your Christmas plans? What are your Hanukkah plans? Kwanzaa plans? Just all that. Your New Year's Eve plans. And... pause. All right, we will everyone stay in your seats. We will be right back. We'll do some audio tinkering. I will be right back. See you soon. Boop. And we are back. Yes.
Woo!
Sorry,
Discord.
everybody. Discord. Discord being Discord. We might as well use a Skype or something because Discord is just down the crapper now.
This is how you know this stream is not sponsored by Discord, because we can actually talk shit about them.
Exactly. So yes, before we were rudely interrupted by Discord being Discord, you were talking about, you were giving shoutouts to your mods. If you want to do that again real fast.
Yeah, so big shout out to my mod squad. Kokiri, Peach, Valk, Goof, Mr. Prince, T-Shaw, Lands of Masters, and also big shout out to Sora, who has done so much for the channel, and he makes my raid videos, he does my highlight video. My mods are absolutely amazing. They drive me nuts, but in the best way possible.
Love you, Sora. But
yes, we love you, Sora.
Hands down. Yeah, I whenever I'm scrolling through Twitch trying to decide who to watch, it always, and I go to your stream, it always amazes me just how you have like one of the best communities on Twitch, in my opinion. Because everyone
I appreciate that.
Everyone gets along, everyone supports each other, everyone's nice, memeing like crazy. And they are there for you, and that is just, you can't ask for a better community than that. You really can't.
Absolutely. A couple other community members I would also love to shout out. Big shout out to Kurai Kara, aka my shipmate, aka she and we co-parent the Chernoblungus. If anybody knows about the Chernoblungus meme, we co-parent, and big shout out to Lucky, who created the Chernoblungus, the Chernoblungus meme. So big shout out to Lucky. Thank you for that. Also, I would love to give a special shout out to a very special friend, Prince Leo. He's been one of my biggest supporters. He's been there since day one. He's been one of my biggest supporters, not just on Twitch, but IRL with like all this crazy like life stuff that's been happening off of stream. So big shout out to Prince Leo. Thank you for everything. I seriously appreciate you.
Best community ever. Hi, Peach. So
Hi, Peach. Speaking of which,
Peach, you missed the epic crash we had earlier. The crash of 2023. We literally end the show with a bang. But yeah, so Kai, so what do you do outside of streaming? What are some of your hobbies besides gaming and drawing and stuff? What do you do outside of streaming?
Something that a lot of people don't know about me is I primarily do art, but I'm also a writer. I'm also really into writing.
Nice.
I haven't done it much. I haven't done it much in the last couple of years, but that has changed because I am kind of looking to kind of like shift my art career a little bit instead of focusing on like animation. Kind of focus it on children's books. I'm actually working on a children's book right now, actually.
A children's book, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. I mean, another Motown exclusive. You want to go more into that?
I can't give away too many details, but if you love doggos, the main character is a doggo. Aww. And I'm hoping this takes off enough that I can turn it into a series. And my goal with the series is to educate small children, I would say around like the preschool to like early elementary age, about mental health, about complex issues that they're eventually gonna run into as they grow older.
That is so cool, and whenever that book is done, let me know. I will buy that day one. I really will.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
If your writing is as good as your gaming, this is the bestsellers book right there, for real.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and a question I'm sure you get a lot is because you're a VTuber and stuff, what made you decide not to show your face and stuff? Like, what is that like being on Twitch, being a VTuber, never showing your face, only your voice? How has that worked out for you on a Twitch?
Really well. I going into Twitch, one of the things that I kept in the back of my mind was I want to keep Twitch and my personal life and professional life completely separate.
Okay.
Just because it's true what they say. employers, they check your social media, and I do not need like my future employers to look at my Twitch account and see me making dick jokes and cursing over video games. I don't need them to see that. So I definitely think it's helped me relax more, and it's kind of made me feel like, I can kind of separate the two. Like, I can be my wacky, crazy stuff on the internet, and I can still like retain like my professional self in real life.
Nice.
And on top of that, I'm just camera shy. I'm really I'm really camera shy, self-conscious, all that stuff. And so like being off camera, it helps me relax more, and it makes me focus more on like the content itself rather than my appearance, rather than stressing like, oh crap, like, does my makeup look right? Am I wearing the right outfit? How does my posture look? Do I look like a hunchback right now? Am I making weird faces? Yeah, that type of thing. So it just, going the VTuber route, like it makes streaming just so much more relaxing. Like I feel like I'm more just like leaning back in my streamer chair, chatting with friends while playing video games, instead of like, okay, I gotta look perfect, gotta look focused, but also look entertained.
Yeah, I mean, I remember, I think it was this year, I can remember, but I did a PNG model, and it felt nice not having to, like, comb my hair or wash my face. I just turn on the PNG model, and boom, I'm good to go. So I definitely see where you're coming from with that. Nice.
Oh yeah, and it's just like even if you do use a camera, it's a nice sort of like alternative where it's like you want to stream, but like you're not really necessarily like feeling your best, or maybe you're having a bad hair day, or maybe you're just like you don't feel like showing yourself. So it's just like I still want to stream, but I don't feel like showing myself today. So here, talk to the PNG today.
So my next question before we get into the other series of questions is, what did you think of, because the Game Awards went by recently, what's your thoughts on the Game Awards, on the winners, and the announcements that came from the show?
So I actually didn't watch the Game Awards.
Oh, never mind then.
I didn't watch the actual ceremony. I just went on Twitter for all the recaps and the comments. Game of the Year did not surprise me. I was hoping in my heart of hearts that Tears of the Kingdom was going to win Game of the Year, but my mind also knew it's not going to win because everyone was into Baldur's Gate.
Everybody.
Which is totally cool.
Yeah.
Which is totally cool. I've never played it, so I can't judge whether I think it was deserving or not. But I'm glad. Oh gosh, what did Zelda win? Zelda won Adventure.
Best action game.
Okay, yeah. Zelda won Best Action Game, which so that was great. Super Mario Wonder being nominated for Game of the Year, that shocked me. That surprised me.
Incredible game.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I haven't finished it, but I'm really enjoying that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Super Mario Wonder winning Best Family Game, well, definitely well earned. Well earned. I think Final Fantasy 16 got a little snubbed. I think it should have at least gotten nominated for Game of the Year, but I might have some unfair bias towards Final Fantasy 16 as well.
Incredible game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I absolutely adore. I adored that game. I adored the story, the characters. If anybody's been in my stream, I don't even have to explain like how I feel towards Clive Rossfield.
Yeah.
Y'all do not need an explanation.
Yeah, you feel about Clyde the same way I feel about Tifa, just saying. And it's like, yeah, I was there. It was one incredible show. There were a lot of big announcements like the God of War DLC, 16 DLC, Zelda winning. But for me, it was that 7 Rebirth trailer, man. Oh my god. And we'll get into Rebirth later, but that for me was my favorite thing that they showed off.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so with that being said, now I want to talk about a topic we're both very familiar with. Let's talk about Super Smash Brothers, shall we?
Yes.
So, Princess Kai, so who is your main in Smash and why?
My main in Smash is Sora.
Nice.
Sora's my main for the same reason why Sora is a lot of other players' mains, because huge Kingdom Hearts fan.
Freaking Sora, yeah.
Yeah. I've been wanting Sora in Smash since I want to say the Smash 4 days, but it might have even been like Brawl. Like I remember watching this. I remember watching this video on YouTube where the YouTuber he was going in. He was coming up with potential characters for Smash.
Yeah.
And he mentioned Sora. And so he started going over like a potential moveset. And gosh, this was like back in like, I want to say the early 2010s. So this was before Smash 4 came out.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, okay, that would be cool, actually. That would actually be cool. And ever since then, I wanted Sora for Smash.
Mm-hmm.
And needless to say, oh my gosh, the build-up was insane. Because I remember every single Nintendo Direct, they would reveal a Smash character and be like, is this going to be Sora?
Yeah.
Is this going to be Sora? Is this going to be Sora? And then I was like, ugh. And then the last one, and of course, naturally, the last one I thought, I'm like, it's probably not going to be Sora. It's probably not going to be Sora. I give up. And then lo and behold, bam, they reveal Sora. I'm like, oh my gosh. Funny enough, I was actually on the phone with Valk. We watched the Direct together, and I literally screamed. I screamed. I feel so bad for her.
Was Valk screaming also?
Honestly, I don't know. I couldn't hear. I couldn't hear
That's
over
funny.
my own voice.
That's funny.
But I lost my shit. But before Sora, I alternated between Pikachu and Cloud.
Nice. I use Pikachu also, and I'm starting to use Cloud. He is a monster on the battlefield. But yeah, it's the wait for
his recovery sucks though. I'm sorry.
It does. He does.
Sora spoiled me. It's funny because like I used to be pretty decent with Cloud, and then Sora came into my life and like ruined everything for me. So now if I try to play Cloud, you know, I have to deal with this horrible recovery, and I'm like, no, Sora, you ruined Cloud for me. You ruined Cloud. Sora has spoiled me so much with such a good recovery that I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't do Cloud that much anymore.
Very good. Like he jumps almost 100 feet in the air, basically.
I know. I love it.
Me too.
People online hate fighting my Sora.
So yeah, that's actually my next question is why do you think, because before Sora was revealed for Smash, there was there are people with brains like you and me that are like, Sora can totally get into Smash Bros. It's possible. But then there was another group of people that said, no, Sora is never coming to Smash. It's never happening. Why, out of all the characters, why do you think people had a hard time accepting that the most? You know what I'm saying?
It could be a variety of things. I think first off, I think the Smash fans were getting tired of like anime sword fighters. Which, by the way, Sora's not a sword fighter. He wields a key. Big difference. He doesn't wield a sword. He wields a key. I'm just saying.
Big difference.
But I think Smash fans were getting tired of like anime sword fighters. Which honestly, I can't blame them. Even no offense to the Fire Emblem fans, but Fire Emblem had way too much rep in Smash. I agree. It's like Fire Emblem is not even the most popular of Nintendo's franchises. So I think next Smash, the Fire Emblem rep needs to get trimmed just a little bit.
There's 8 fighters. We don't need 8 fucking fighters. We don't. 4 or 5 is good enough, not 8.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing. Like, if each fighter was like unique enough, I would understand. But half of the Fire Emblem cast is clones.
Yeah.
Which I I don't know, I hear the Fire Emblem fans crying in the distance. I'm sorry. But yeah, I think fans are just tired of anime sword fighters because of Fire Emblem taking over Smash. But not only that, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like there's a sort of like, I don't know. I feel like there's a sort of stigma in the gaming community as a whole that Kingdom Hearts fans are crazy and that we're easy targets to make fun of because like really speaking, like we are crazy, but every fandom is crazy. Every fandom is crazy. So it's like yeah, you know, this fandom is crazy, but so is yours. Every fandom is crazy. That's what makes it a fandom. You know, we do go crazy. We go crazy over little things, but at the same time, you know, we're celebrating our love for this franchise. So who are you to tease another fandom when you're doing the same thing for your own fandom?
Exactly. Yeah. I've been crazy my whole life, but KH fans are pretty crazy because we have a game where we have Sephiroth and Donald Duck existing in the same universe. Okay, we are crazy mofo's, and that's why everyone loves us.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of I think another reason why Kingdom Hearts fans are as passionate as they are is because there's a lot of nostalgia tied to the series because you have your veteran fans who started with the game when it first came out. I'm a veteran fan. I first rented the game. The first time I played the game was just right after it came out. I rented it.
Nice.
And then I got it for Christmas the year it came out. So just a couple months after it came out, got it for Christmas with my PS2. So there's definitely a lot of nostalgia. I think there's a lot of relatability, but the characters, I feel like Kingdom Hearts is such a huge cast. But one of the coolest things about Kingdom Hearts' cast is that every character has their fans. Like there's not a single character who is overwhelmingly hated. Every single character is someone's favorite.
Yes.
And everybody relates to at least one character in the series. And not just that, we have Disney. Like a lot of Kingdom Hearts fans, they got into the series because of Disney.
Exactly,
and we have Final Fantasy. A lot of Kingdom Hearts fans got into it through Final Fantasy. Sometimes it was reversed. Sometimes, Final Fantasy fans entered Kingdom Hearts and they got into Disney through the series. I was a Disney fan who knew next to nothing about Final Fantasy. I played Kingdom Hearts, and that led me to play Final Fantasy X, and that game is one of my favorites of all time as well. So
it's amazing how all that just works out, right?
It really does.
I'm glad you mentioned what game you play, because we'll get into that. We'll get into that also. But my next question, going back to Smash, is if you were in charge, we know another Smash Bros coming in the future. If you were in charge of picking one character in the next Smash Bros game, who would it be and why?
Do they have to be brand new, or can they be returning?
Any character is your call.
Okay. I kind of want to say one of each. If I had to pick a returning character, it'd be Sora. It'd be Sora. I'm too used to playing as Sora. He's too fun. I don't want him to go. I think he has one of the most interesting and varied movesets, and I think he's one of the most technical characters to master. Like, he's easy to pick up and play, like if you're casual, but if you want to master him, very technical.
Yeah.
And so I think having a character like that kind of appeals to both casual players as well as like hardcore competitive players, I think that's great. So having a character like Sora, I think would be great. But if I had to pick a brand new newcomer, Spyro the Dragon.
Yes. 100%. Him or Crash Bandicoot.
I know everyone wants Crash. Everyone's asking for Crash, but no offense to Crash, I'd be fine with Crash coming in, but listen, Spyro, get my Dragon Boy in there.
Yes. We have a lot of sword fighters, melee. We don't have many fucking dragons, So yeah.
Charizard and Ridley, and even then they're bipedal. And by the way, if anybody wants to say, "Oh, Spyro won't work because he's quadruped," Ivysaur begs to differ. Ivysaur's a quadruped, and he plays just fine.
Yeah, you give the development team over at the Smash Bros. Office, you can give them any character and they'll make them into a fighter. Just hands down, bar none.
Absolutely. And with some characters, you might have to get creative, but some I feel just like naturally mesh well, like Crash and Spyro. Yeah, I think their movesets will just be natural. They'll have natural movesets.
I mean, if freaking Minecraft can work in Smash, so can Spyro. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, that's my next question. Who is your, besides Sora, who was your favorite and least favorite Smash character reveal?
Oh, okay. My favorite Smash reveal? Ooh. I want to say my favorite Smash reveal was probably Banjo. I want to say Banjo was my favorite because Banjo was another. Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie is a childhood friend of mine, and he was also a character that I was really cheering on for to get into Smash, but I wasn't sure if it was going to happen. And just the sense of humor. I know it was technically recycled from K. Rool, so I don't know. I guess technically it would be also K. Rool's reveal because K. Rool is also a character that I really wanted in Smash. So yeah, I guess I'll put those two together because they're basically the same trailer because they recycled K. Rool. So yeah, I'm gonna say King K. Rool and Banjo were my favorite reveals, and then my least favorite reveal. Well, it's technically it's not my least favorite. Well, is it my least favorite? You know what? Yeah, it is. It's Steve from Minecraft. He's also my least favorite character because I was thinking because literally, like I've never had a character reveal actually genuinely get me angry.
Yeah.
Byleth, the closest one was Byleth, but Byleth was more annoying. It was more like, are you for real? Another Fire Emblem character? For why? So yeah, Byleth. It was more annoying than angry, but Steve genuinely made me angry because I'm like, what? I'm like, who the crap asked for Steve in Minecraft? At least you could say with Byleth, you could say Fire Emblem fans wanted Byleth, but who the crap asked for Steve in Smash Brothers?
A lot of kids play Smash, I guess, and Minecraft is like the most popular game in the world for some reason, so that's why. But yeah, I remember waking up early. I told the story many times on Twitch, but like I remember waking up at like 9 a.m., coming down here, turning everything on, and recording my reaction. And you see Mario in the darkness. I'm like, darkness, Kingdom Hearts, Sora! And then you see Minecraft. I turned everything off and I went back to bed. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man. Shit out of here.
Yeah. Also, big shout out to the Dragon Quest Hero reveal because even though it wasn't my personal favorite reveal, I remember when I watched this reveal, I was in a voice call with a bunch of friends and Valk was in that call, and she lost her shit during that reveal. So Valk's reaction made me love that reveal. It was great.
I'm glad, man. I got to hear like these like epic reactions from Valk and you sometime.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We've got some stories. Me and Peach as well. Oh yeah.
I love the Powerpuff Girls of Twitch, Peach, you, and Valk. But yeah, so next question now moving away from Smash Bros. Now I want to talk about Kingdom Hearts. Now we both know about this game very well, right?
What's Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, Kingdom Farts. What? But yeah, so like you said your first game was KH1. How did you discover Kingdom Hearts and your first initial thought when you saw it for the very first time?
So the very first time I saw Kingdom Hearts 1, it was through a commercial. I forgot what I was watching at the time, but I just remember, I was chilling. I was 9 at the time. No, I was 10. Yeah, I was 10 years old. And I saw a commercial. All of a sudden, they're playing the, Utada Hikaru, Simple and Clean.
Yeah.
And this was during this time I was starting to get into anime, and so that like J-pop music like was I was getting into that as well. And so here I am. I'm hearing this J-pop song. And I'm seeing all these Disney characters. Like on the screen, and I'm like, whoa. And actually, I probably should have started with this, but to preface this a bit, so before I saw Kingdom Hearts, when I was a kid, I actually dreamed up of this game. After I played Ocarina of Time, when I was a kid, I had this dream where there was a game just like Zelda, but it was this big crossover between all these different Disney characters, and Mickey Mouse was the main character.
Wow.
So literally when I saw this commercial, I was like, literally, this is the game I've been dreaming of. Granted, I had no idea who the heck Sora was at the time, so I'm like, I have no idea who the heck this spiky-haired kid is, but he looks cool. This game looks amazing. Oh, it's only on PlayStation 2. And at the time, I didn't have a PS2. I only had a GameCube. So, cue up Kai begging her parents to get her a PS2 for Christmas and kissing ass, doing extra chores, doing everything I possibly could to get a PS2 out of them.
That's an amazing story because KH2 was my first game in the series. And
oh, wow.
Yeah, then I went back and played KH1 when 1.5 came out. So yeah, I have like a topsy-turvy relationship with the game. So my next question is, what was the wait for Kingdom Hearts 3 like for you? Everyone has a different take on it. For me, it was grueling, but from like 2006 to like 2018 or not, 2019. What was that like for you personally?
Gonna sound strange, but actually the wait for Kingdom Hearts 3 was actually not that bad for me. And the reason why was because at the time, like, I wasn't really like heavily involved with the Kingdom Hearts community at the time, and like I still enjoyed the series, but like I was kind of going through, I don't want to say Kingdom Hearts burnout, but I was kind of feeling like, okay, when's Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out? Like, they keep on coming out with all these games, there's Birth by Sleep, Recoded, Dream Drop Distance. Where's Kingdom Hearts 3? Come on. Like, it was almost like I was starting to get a little frustrated because it's like, okay, where is Kingdom Hearts 3? And then they announced it, and I was really excited for it. But I also but I wasn't planning on getting a PS4 at launch. So it's like I was excited for it, but I knew like it was gonna be a while until I played it. So, honestly, I was like super busy with life during the waiting period. Like I was working at Disney World at the time. I was still in college. I was dating a lot. So yeah, they say I was so busy with life during the time that I wasn't really focused on waiting for the game.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't until 2018. 2018 was when the wait got grueling because that was when they were like, "Hey, the game's coming out in 2018." So that year, I'm like, "Okay, 2018. This is the year. This is the year." And yeah, the wait got harder. The wait got harder when they announced the release date. 'Cause I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I gotta wait another 7 months." 7 months. But it was during this time that I had found the Kingdom Hearts community that I was a part of before, and that was where I met some of my friends like Valk and Peach. That was where I met them. I met them all like during this time.
Wow, Kingdom Hearts just brings everyone together. I love it.
Oh, absolutely.
So KH3 comes out. What was it like for you to pop in the disc for the first time and you see the logo in front of you? What was that? And for the first time, what was that like for you?
Oh, words cannot describe. Describe. It was a major event for me that night.
Yeah.
So major. For those guys who are in my community, you guys will know I am a slut for Cold Stone. I went and got Cold Stone. And I sat there with my Cold Stone, and I just soaked in Dearly Beloved, and I cried, and I literally became that girl crying while eating ice cream, listening to Dearly Beloved. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I took it in, soaked it in. It was like a religious experience.
There's no words to describe it. I agree. Just seeing that. Because you have to think, like, wow, it's 13 years of my life is right here. There was really, really conflicting opinions and thoughts. But yeah, the game comes out, and it split the community in half. People that loved it and people that hated it. I personally liked it. Even before Remind came out, I really enjoyed the game. But why do you think, like, fast-forwarding to now, that a lot of people just ended up not liking it or hating it? Why do you think it's just like, if you want to cause an argument online, say, I love Kingdom Hearts 3, and then there's just a whole argument underneath your post. Why do you think that is, per se?
It could be like a lot of things. Like the obvious answer would be like unrealistic expectations.
Yeah.
It was 13 years between KH2 and 3. So there were like extremely high like expectations for the game. But on the note of unrealistic expectations, I feel like, and this is just a theory, I think because it was so long, a lot of like the fans who were waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3, they had grown up and they had matured.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of fans, they wanted Kingdom Hearts 3 to be something that it's not. Like I feel like deep down they wanted it to be more like Final Fantasy. They wanted the plot structure to be more like Final Fantasy. Again, I could be wrong. This is just a theory. Cause when I played KH3, I loved it. To me, it felt like classic Kingdom Hearts. Like it was exactly what I asked for. Sora, Donald, and Goofy, Disney Worlds, plot, crazy plot, drama, comedy. Like to me, it felt very much like like classic Kingdom Hearts. So yeah, that's just my thought. I think it was just a lot of like really high expectations, and I think again, just theorizing that maybe some fans who had maybe matured since Kingdom Hearts 2, they wanted KH3 to mature. They wanted Kingdom Hearts to mature, and they wanted it to be something that it's not.
Yeah, they were expecting Kingdom Hearts 2, but they got Kingdom Hearts 3 basically.
About that is, I would argue that a lot of the love for Kingdom Hearts 2 comes from the final mix edition of it.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. I remember like playing Kingdom Hearts 2, and I really enjoyed it. I did really enjoy it. But then I played Final Mix, and I'm like, oh, this is so much better.
Yeah.
Holy moly. And then yeah, looking back, I can confidently say I enjoyed vanilla KH3 more than I enjoyed vanilla KH2.
Oh yeah, yes, 100%. After Remind, KH3 is now my favorite game in the series, without question. Period.
Mine too.
It's just so good. Now, do you have a favorite Kingdom Hearts game and least favorite Kingdom Hearts game? And which character is your favorite also?
Well, my favorite Kingdom Hearts game is Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind.
Nice.
And my favorite character of all time is my lovely Princess of Heart, Kairi. I love her. Love her to death. I've loved her since day one in the first game. She's so sweet. She's so adorable. And just like her personality, like I know she's not exactly the one who gets the most action, and she doesn't get the most screen time. And
yeah.
I am perfectly aware of that, and that's why like she is such a controversial character in the franchise. But I feel like I do feel like based on how Melody of Memory ended, that they're building up something great for her. And I think what they currently have so far, like she has a lot of potential. She could potentially become one of the best characters in the series if they give her the time and development.
Yeah, don't just make her a freaking damsel in distress. Like, she can actually kick some ass. We all want Kairi to whoop some ass because she's been training all this time, you know?
Oh yeah. And the thing is, like, I don't want her to become like a complete total like badass, I'm gonna kick your butt type anyway, because I don't think that's in her personality.
Yeah.
I think she's a character where, like, if she needs to, she'll pick up a keyblade and she'll slice your throat. But I also think like she generally, like, she's a princess of heart. She's pure-hearted. So I feel like she's definitely a character where like her strength lies more internally. And I mean, we've seen through multiple games, Kairi has rescued Sora's butt. I'm just saying, Kairi's rescued Sora's butt numerous times. She's had to get rescued, but so has Sora. So they're kind of even ground, which I like. I kind of like that in power couples. I like it when they have sort of like an even balance, where like one isn't necessarily a damsel in distress, but and then the other one is like the one always doing the saving. Yeah,
I completely agree. It's just I want Kairi to be playable, but not just in DLC or a rhythm game. I want a dedicated Kairi playing game. You know what I'm saying? I would love that.
I do too. I was hoping we would get one before Kingdom Hearts 4. That's obviously not going to happen. Honestly, I don't know what's going to happen with Kingdom Hearts 4, because the thing is, like, based on what we've seen with the teaser, like, I mean, I don't know. It's very possible, like, it could be split. We could have Sora doing all of his stuff in, where he's at now. I kind of want to be careful for spoilers, just in case anybody hasn't gotten to that point in the series. But yeah, based on where the characters are now, I feel like Kingdom Hearts 4 could go anywhere at this point, which I'm kind of excited about, because
so
it may
exciting.
be the same. Yeah, they may change up the formula a bit. It may not be Sora, Donald, and Goofy next time. It might be Kairi, Donald, and Goofy, or I don't know. Maybe we'll have a split game. Maybe it'll be like Dream Drop Distance, where we have one campaign with one character and one campaign with another. We'll just have to see.
If there's any indication of how different Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to be, Sora has realistically proportioned human feet. He doesn't have the clown shoes anymore. He has actual human feet.
They revealed his feet. That was mind-blowing. They revealed his feet after 20 years.
Took us 20 years, but now you know what Sora's toes look like. Yay. But I'm glad you brought up Kingdom Hearts 4, because I want to ask you, one, when do you think KH4 is coming out? And two, what Disney World would you love to see in KH4?
As far as when it's coming out, my dream release year would be next year. But realistically speaking, I'm thinking maybe 2025.
Yeah,
I'm thinking maybe 2025. Cause I don't know. I could be wrong. I feel like with Kingdom Hearts kind of making the jump to Unreal Engine, with Kingdom Hearts 3, I feel like they have a lot of like assets. They can save a lot of time with especially with like their character models, stuff like that. I feel like they have a lot of assets that they can kind of like save time on. So I'm hoping for 2025. If it's also 2026, I'm not gonna be, it's gonna be cool. But yeah, that's what I'm hoping for 2025. And as far as Disney World, my dream Disney World, which is probably not gonna happen, is Treasure Planet. But my most realistic desire for Kingdom Hearts World is Moana.
Yes, shout out to Ginger Man Prime, and thank you for the follow, thank you. Yes, and Sora, Treasure motherfucking Planet, bro. I love that movie. I would love to see Sora flying around the clouds with space pirates and stuff. That would be incredible. So that's my world I would love to see in the KH4.
Oh yeah, absolutely. but yeah, unfortunately, yeah, Treasure Planet was supposed to be in Dream Drop Distance, and then they dropped it, which I have very mixed emotions on, because on the one hand, I'm pissed because that means we didn't get Treasure Planet, but at the same time, like Dream Drop Distance, I liked it, but their Disney World design was not my favorite, especially in terms of like the writing. So I feel like us not getting Treasure Planet means it didn't get botched. So yeah, but realistically speaking, like I would say like Moana, either Moana or Zootopia. I think Zootopia would also be really fun.
That would be beyond perfect, yes. But now, as far as release date, I feel like Square will only release one big game a year. So next year is going to be Rebirth. So maybe the year after that will be KH4. But knowing Square, they might delay the game for a couple months. So 2025, 2026, I feel like will be somewhere in that area.
I'm thinking it's either going to be early 2026, like in that first like quarter,
yeah,
or it's gonna be like the last quarter of 2026. At least judging by Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2's, and even 3. Like yeah, judging by the release dates of the numbered titles, or actually no, I think that's throughout the whole series. They always release the games either the first quarter or the last quarter of the year.
Yeah, I can see that, and
I've never seen them do a summer release.
Oh, hell yeah. Now, I'm glad you brought up Rebirth, because now I want to talk about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I'm so excited for this game, I really am. My most hyped game for next year. So, I want to ask you just, how, because you played Remake, right?
Yeah.
So, what do you think is going to happen in Rebirth? What do you think will... Because, spoiler alert for anyone who has not played 7 Remake, spoiler alert, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Zack lives. Zack fucking lives. We love Zack here. But, like, what do you think they're going to do with Zack and Aerith being knocked out? What do you think that means? What do you think that's going to lead to?
Don't know, honestly, because yeah, I feel like that's kind of in the air. Because yeah, for years I've been kind of living with this idea that Zack died, and honestly, I have no idea how, like, considering like how he was killed. I don't know how the heck he survived that. So I don't know if they're going for like an alternate dimension type of deal. I don't know. Like Nomura's been heavily involved with 7 Remake, so I could see that happening. So I don't know. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, I'm just gonna play the game and see where it goes. I mean, I'm definitely not gonna complain about more Zack action.
Yeah,
I'm definitely not gonna complain about that. And not to mention, I'm definitely not gonna complain about more Sephiroth, because I've seen that preview. And there are way too many Daddy Sephiroth moments, and I'm just like,
Sephiroth is pretty hot, that flowing hair and everything. But I think my theory is that because Zack lived, that caused a butterfly effect, where basically it threw everything out of limbo. Things that were supposed to happen did not happen, and that just fucked up the entire time universe stuff, you know? So that's why Aerith is knocked out. That's why Tifa and Barrett are dead, and it's only Briggs. So it's just, that's why I'm so excited for Rebirth, is that these writers get to just have fun now. They don't have a formula to hit. They're doing their own fan fiction now, and that's why I'm so fucking excited, man.
Honestly, it's gonna be really interesting how Final Fantasy VII veteran fans react to the new story elements, because yeah, I know that like Final Fantasy VII as a game, like the story, it's really precious to them. So yeah, I'm definitely really interested to see how they're gonna take the new changes. Personally, I'm a latecomer to Final Fantasy VII. I didn't play it until I was a freshman in college.
Yeah.
So and even then, like, it wasn't my favorite game. Like, it wasn't until Remake came out that I actually fully appreciated it, because for me it just felt too dated. Like, I'm normally not a graphics stickler for video games. Some of my favorite video games have 16-bit graphics.
Yeah.
But it just seemed like really dated with the graphics and in the translation errors. It just felt dated. So to me, it's like I enjoyed it, but like I didn't enjoy it as much as other fans did. So
yeah,
for
me, it's like I never played OG7, but because of how much I loved 7 Remake and Tifa just being an absolute goddess, I went back and I replayed OG7. I'm pretty close to the end of this too, and my god, the game is so good. And I love 15, I love 16, I'm playing Ever Crisis on my phone. I am such a big Final Fantasy fan now, man. It's crazy. And because of that, I love Zack now. My next cosplay is going to be Zack in the future. And I'm excited for him and just see how they're going to end the game. Do you think, spoiler alert, Aerith will be killed at the end of Rebirth? Or do you think, I think Zack will sacrifice himself to save Aerith? That's what I think.
Either way, somebody is dying because it's fun.
Because it's final, as in enough. Are you still there, Kai?
I know.
Kai?
Sorry, Discord. Sorry, Discord's giving me shit.
We have her back. Yes, thank God it didn't crash.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Discord keeps freezing for some stupid reason, but yeah. Oh my gosh, this is getting annoying. Oh my gosh.
And we're back. Yay.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Sephiroth, stop! Sephiroth, stop trying to kill the stream.
Oh my gosh.
Stop it.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay. Anyway, sorry, just want to make sure my screen was still working. But anyway, yeah, I feel, yeah. Honestly, yeah, I feel like, yeah, somebody's gonna die. Somebody's gonna die. We'll just have to see. Yeah, somebody's gonna die because it's Final Fantasy. So
yeah. So moving on from that, I mean, actually, one more question about Rebirth. Do you plan on streaming it day 1 or a few days later?
Neither. Yep. Funny enough, the day Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes out, oh my gosh. Discord, stop not responding. Sorry. But anyway, yeah, funny enough, the day Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes out, I will be traveling out of town because I am going to be going to Distant Worlds that weekend. So I'm not going to be able to play Rebirth at all that first weekend.
Distant World, nice. Mm-hmm. That's pretty awesome.
Yep. I'm very, very excited for that. Yeah, tickets have been secured. Hotel is secured where I'm going to. So yeah, super exciting.
Man, so you have to try and avoid spoilers then, basically.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'll be meeting someone there. It'll be our first time meeting, and I'm really excited. So yeah, it'll probably be easy to avoid spoilers. I'll be plenty distracted.
I wish you the best of luck, my friend, because knowing Twitch, knowing Twitter, oh god, you have to mute so many words. But I believe in you, so good luck in your journey of not being spoiled. Because I am going to stream it day 1, but I'm going to make sure I have followers only mode on, turn off all alerts, because I do not want to know what happens at the very end. That's my biggest thing, because that's the biggest surprise they have in store. So yeah, wish me luck too. But moving away
Yep, good luck.
from FF7, I want to talk about another event that I think you and I can agree was the best event of 2023. Let's talk about Reconnect, shall we?
Reconnect!
Recon fucking neck, bro. Because holy shit, it's still to this day an event I'm like, that actually happened? I met Kai, I met Peach, I met T-Shaw, Kokiri, Andy, Bambina, everybody in person? What? What was Reconnect like for you?
Oh, it was honestly unlike anything I had ever experienced. And like going to Reconnect, I was really anxious, really nervous because literally like the only person who I had met in person besides you before Reconnect was Peach. So
Yay.
so yeah, it was very overwhelming in the beginning, but yeah, over time it just I felt so at home, and it literally felt like a big family reunion without all the drama.
Yeah, love you, Peach. Yeah, it was after you get through the first hurdle of meeting your online friends for the first time, then we're just hanging out. I'm like, oh, there's Peach, oh, there's Treehouse, there's Sid, there's Bino, there's Andy. I was just hugging everybody, and then we were just hanging out. By the second or third day, it was like not even a big deal anymore, you know? But before that, I was just like, I get to meet everybody, yay, because you're not just in front of my computer screen anymore. We can actually hug, and that was the best part, for real.
Shout out to Lance, who won the bear hug contest, and also big shout out to Damn Amazing. Their reactions were the best to meeting everyone. Their reactions were amazing. Oh my gosh, big shout out to DA.
Love all the homies. But was there anyone in particular you were nervous about meeting in person the most, by any chance?
I don't know if I want to say like particularly nervous, but I think it was more like I think specifically for Tree and Kokiri, it was kind of like, oh my gosh, these were my like original Twitch homies. They were the ones who basically like inducted me into this crazy into this crazy family. So yeah, I would say Kokiri and Tree. I was especially excited to see them, especially because Tree and I we were excited to finally be able to play Smash in person.
Yes,
because he was giving me lessons, and of course Smash like sucks. So I'm just like, homie, we gotta play in person. And then Tree is still a troll, and he still juggled me, and yeah.
Shout out to Treehouse, the number one Sora main.
Yeah,
it was honestly,
also. Yep. And also, just because Kokiri brought it up in the chat, I'm gonna tell you guys the gum story.
Yes, tell us that story, please. Hi, Kokiri.
Okay, so before Reconnect, Kokiri and I were talking about like transportation and stuff like that, because he was trying to figure out how he was gonna get to Reconnect, and I told him he should just drive because he's only 6 hours away. Kokiri decided no, he's gonna fly. I'm like, okay, fine. So he flies, and his connecting flight gets delayed.
Oof.
I think it was delayed by like a couple hours or something like that.
Oof.
Yeah, his flight gets delayed, and so he finally lands in Dallas. Peach is picking up me, Aqua, and Kokiri, and the whole drive to the Airbnb, Kokiri starts whining about he was so hungry because all he had to eat that day was gum because his flight got delayed. And me and Aqua and Peach were just like, you should have driven. And of course, but is he gonna listen to us? No, of course not.
Yeah, hey, Kokiri, buddy, when
love you, Kokiri.
When the homies tell you advice, it is for your best interest. Love you, buddy. It's love you, Kokiri.
Love you, Kokiri.
Love everybody, for real. It's just, honestly, I did not think it would be so difficult to go back to regular life after Reconnect, but it was. I was in my apartment, I was at work, I'm just like, I don't want to be here, man. Like, post-con depression is a bitch, and I never felt more post-con depression until after Reconnect.
Oh, absolutely. Like I've gone to cons before, but yeah, this felt, yeah, that was like, I've never felt like con depression. I've never felt post-con depression because it was just like, that was fun. I spent too much money there, but it was fun. But yeah, this, after I got back, I'm like, no, I don't want to be here. I want to go back. I want to go back.
If I ever win the lottery, the first thing I'm going to do is get a hotel and pay for the plane tickets for all my online friends so we can hang out for a whole weekend. That's what I would do. Everyone in chat, you Kai, you're all invited. Trust and best believe that. Yes.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah. So another thing I want to talk about with Reconnect is Princess Kyora, you are now an award-winning content creator. So I want to know, well, first, congratulations. Everyone in chat say congratulations. Because we have the award-winning content creator in the house. What was going through your mind when they announced you as the winner at Reconnect?
I was genuinely like frozen in that instant, especially because I was so convinced I was not going to win because there was a lot of really good talent that were also nominated in that same category, like Esper, Noctane, just to name a couple. But yeah, there was a lot of really good talent in the art category, and I'm like, nah. I'm probably not gonna win. But it's cool. It's cool. Like I was never, yeah, it was cool. And so, but then, yeah. As soon as they announced my name, I was like, what? No. There's another Princess Kyora here. No. But then when the crowd started chanting PK, and I was like, oh my shit, what is happening?
I was in the audience, and I was just like, I was thinking, please be PK, and when you won, the whole audience erupted in screams, and I caught that on camera, and that's going in my Reconnect vlog, but I was so happy we were all happy for you that you won, because look at this art! You see why she won? That's why she won! She's that fucking good. Also, shout out to Azza the Ace. Love you, friend. Thanks for coming out tonight. Thank you. But yes, yeah, you 100% deserve to win, Kai.
It definitely took me by surprise, because I would definitely say that, like many artists, I've had a bumpy road where friends and family and loved ones, like they've always been supportive. They're always like, yeah, you're so talented, such like that. But then the reality of the professional world, you get a lot of rejections, and it's not only humbling, but like when it happens often enough, you start to discourage yourself, start to question yourself, like, am I really like good enough? Like, do I belong in this world? So, so getting that reward, that's probably the closest, that might be the closest thing I'll ever get to an Academy Award. So I definitely appreciate that.
100% worthy. I can't think of someone more worthy than you, for real. But last question about Reconnect is, because it was one amazing event. Shout out to Cage guys, Mrs. guys for putting that whole thing together. I love y'all to death. We loved it. But what are some of the things you would like to see? What changes would you like to see if they were to make another one next year? A Reconnect reunion, if you will. Or Reconnect final mix.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. I feel like, yeah, if it was just a little longer, like maybe one extra day, yeah, that's probably all that I would change. Just because I think all the events were great. Like I think everything was handled really well. The staff did an amazing job.
Yes.
But I definitely feel like I could have used one more day, especially because the first day, like the first day didn't start until 5:00, and you're just getting used to seeing everybody, and by the time you're comfortable with seeing everybody, the first night is over, and it's like, whoa, okay. So yeah. If I had to change anything about Reconnect, I'd probably maybe just add one extra day.
Yes. 100% agree. Yeah, that's my biggest thing. And I mean, putting all that together for 3 days, I'm sure was a massive hassle for the Mr. and Mrs. Guides.
Yeah.
But it's just, it's like you get there, we all have fun, and then we leave, basically. Because time flies when you're having fun, and we had nothing but fun. So if we could have like, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that'd be perfect. So guys, if you're watching, please, we would love for Reconnect Final Mix, which I hope will be via title. Please give us 4 days. That's all we ask for.
Yeah.
So
if there's one other thing.
Yeah.
And I guess if there's one other thing, I would add, like, I know Reconnect isn't a con, but I think it would be cool if they had like sort of like kind of like an artist's like hall or something like that, or had like an artist floor.
Yes.
Because we have like a lot of like independent like artists at Reconnect. Just like, I don't know, like they don't even like you don't even have to have it for like the entire event, but maybe have a day where like the artists can like set up like booths or something like that, or like they could rent like a spot and they could like sell their artwork, maybe sell like keychains and stuff like that. So
I can see that. Yeah, there's just a lot. Maybe have separate rooms to have multiple panels at the same time. You know, something like that. That'd be a lot of fun. So my last question for you, Kai, is since you have a lot of your audience members watching us right now, what are some of the upcoming content they can look forward to in 2024?
Well, originally I was supposed to do this month. Originally I was supposed to do a Magikarp only Nuzlocke, but unfortunately, the Caterpie run took a little longer than I would have liked to. So that's getting pushed to next year. But yeah, going into next year, definitely some more Pokemon challenges. I'm definitely bringing back the wedlock that I did last February for Valentine's.
Nice.
I had a lot of fun with that. Definitely Birth by Sleep level 1 critical mode. I'm definitely planning on that.
Good luck.
Yeah, I heard that it's easier than Cage 2 level 1 critical mode. So yeah, but there are a few boss fights that I'm not looking forward to. Terranort.
Exactly.
Sorry, Peach. but yeah, other than that, like I'm not sure of really any really major big changes. Like a lot of big announcements usually come. It kind of depends on like how the channel is doing, stuff like that. If we hit a major milestone, I do know I am planning to end out this year with a bang. I am planning a big 12-hour New Year's Eve stream.
Oof.
So look out for that. I did do a New Year's Eve stream last year, but last year was only 8 hours. But this year I'm bumping it up. I'm going out big. We're doing it for 12 hours, so it's going to be a party.
You start in 2023, but then you end next year, basically.
Yep, exactly.
Also, Kai, Kokiri says pudding. What's the?
Damn it!
You want to explain the context of that?
It's just a word that makes me laugh. So anytime Kokiri wants to break me, he always just says pudding.
Pudding, gotcha. Well, Harley Quinn must make you laugh a lot then. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
So with that being said, now we're going to wrap things up with the fan favorite section of the show called Top 10 Questions on Motown Downtown.
Top 10 questions. You got the questions. Top 10 questions. I got the answers. Top 10. Top 10. Top 10 questions. Better get your answers ready.
Where I'm going to ask my guests 10 questions, courtesy of Inside the Actors Studio. So, Kai, are you ready? All right, so first question is, what is your favorite word?
My favorite word, floofy.
What is your least favorite word?
Oh shit. My least favorite word, I'm gonna be unoriginal and say moist.
Everyone either says fuck or moist, man. It's just, that's...
See, fucking is fun.
Yeah,
No. Say, oh shit.
Kai!
Nobody clipped that out of context.
Kai!
Oh my gosh.
Kai! There's kids watching.
Nobody clipped that out of context.
Not
Oh,
really.
shit.
But yeah, I've been doing this for 3 seasons. That is the one word I hear the most when it comes to least favorite word. It's just, moist just gets to people, yeah. So, Kai, what makes you happy?
What makes me happy? My friends, they make me happy.
Aw.
Because even if they drive me crazy, they always put a smile on my face.
What makes you upset?
Stupid people. they make me upset.
Yes, and there's a lot of people on Twitter that followed that agenda, unfortunately. So, what sound or noise do you love?
What sound or noise? Oh. Oh my gosh, what sound or noise? Kittens meowing. They fill me
Nice.
with so much serotonin.
Nice. What sound or noise do you hate?
Okay, that's squeak. Okay, that sound of shoes squeaking on tile flooring, like squeak, 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 squeak. Oh, that drives me nuts.
The sounds that SpongeBob makes when he's walking?
Oh no, like squeaky, higher pitch than that.
Gotcha. All right, for the moment we've all been waiting for, Princess Kyora, what is your favorite curse word?
Fuck, of course.
Yeah! Every time, that is, everyone loves a good fuck, I'm just saying.
Man, even off of my channel, I still can't avoid getting out of context like that.
So, what profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Oh gosh. Other than art, my dream profession would be to be a Broadway performer.
Nice. I will love that too. What profession would you not like to attempt?
Anything in customer service. Ugh.
Amen to that.
No, thank you.
If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Oh my gosh. When I arrive to the pearly gates, I want God to say, Kai, I forgive you for the amount of curse words and dick jokes you uttered on your Twitch channel.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause, please, for our very special guest, Princess Kyora, for Motown Downtown Season 3 Season Finale! We're done with Season 3, y'all. We are done. So thank you again, Kai, for coming out tonight. Before I find somebody to raid, how about some departing words for the audience?
My friends are my power. You guys are amazing. And yeah, thank you guys so much for everything. You guys are seriously the absolute best. I love you guys.
Love you
Kisses.
too. Just gonna type in the raid guy real fast. Whoops. There we go. Please work. Will this work? Whoops. Will this work? Dang it. Okay, well, if you want to keep talking, Kai.
Oh, I'm being put on the spot. Well, oh, big shout out to Peach with the Caterpie emotes.
Will that work?
Oh yeah, for real, guys.
There we
Yeah,
go.
you guys are the best. You guys are the best. I love you guys.
We love y'all to death. And once again, I just want to say thank you all. Thank you all so very much for making Season 3 a massive success. This year has been incredible because of y'all. If you came to the stream, modded the stream, or watched the stream after on YouTube, thank you. Thank you all so much. And thank you, Kai, for coming out again. And remember, we will be back next year for more Motown episodes. We are not going anywhere. So we will see you all for 2024. Have a fantastic weekend. Love you to death, Kai. One more shout out. One more shout out for Kai, please. If you're not following Kai, what are you doing with your life? Before we go, one more shout out for Princess Kai, please. Before we go
They're not
raid.
losing control of it, I'll tell you that much.
Kai, so what should be our raid message?
Well, it's B_Brandon's birthday today, so how about we all wish Brandon a happy birthday?
Everyone just say happy B-Day. Happy B-Day. Everyone.
Happy happy B_day.
Yes, happy B_, day. There you go. It's his birthday today, y'all. Let's all wish him a happy birthday. And speaking of birthdays, the odds are the next time you will see me is for my birthday stream next year. If not, no worries. But with that being said, my name is Mo Chocolate, and you have been testified. And I'll see you all in 2024. Thank you again, Kai.